Hello everyone, this is part 2 in Unit 14 Wonders of the World. And in this part we will be dealing with grammar. The grammar lesson in this unit is the present perfect in the passive voice. Firstly, what's the present perfect in the active voice? Ahmed has taken the medicine. So we form the present perfect simple with verb to have, which is have or has, and the PP of the main verb. So this sentence is in the active voice. Ahmed has taken the medicine. So any sentence in the active voice must consist of three main parts. Firstly, the subject, which is Ahmed, and then has taken, which is the verb, and the object, which is the medicine. In order to turn any sentence from the active voice into the passive voice in the present perfect tense, we have to follow three main steps. Step number 1 is to start with the object, which is the medicine. Step number 2 is to use been between have or has plus the PP. So here the verb has taken. So it's gonna be has been taken. Step number 3, end the sentence with by plus agent. And this step is so optional. You can use it or not. The medicine has been taken by Ahmed. Following these three steps, we started with the object, which is the medicine. We added been between has and taken. So the medicine has been taken, and we can say by Ahmed or not. And this is what we call the passive voice. Let's move to another example. Ayman has eaten the sandwiches. So the first step was to say what are the things. For example, Ayman here is the subject, has eaten is the verb, and the sandwiches is the object. So step number 1 is that we start with the object, which is the sandwiches. So we're gonna say the sandwiches. Then step number 2 was concerning the verb. Right? So what do we do with the verb? We add been between verb to have and the PP. So it's gonna be the sandwiches has been eaten by Ayman is optional. So is this sentence correct or not? Actually, it's not correct. We've got a mistake here in the verb. So why? We added verb to be between verb to have and the PP. But still there is a mistake. As Ayman has eaten the sandwiches. Ayman has. Ayman is a singular noun, so it was followed by has. While when we started the sentence in the passive voice with the sandwiches, I can never say the sandwiches has, because the sandwiches is a plural noun. So it's gonna be the sandwiches have been eaten by Ahmed. Take care. This is the trick of the lesson. Let's answer some questions. Rewrite the following sentences. Sentence number 1, they have painted the building again. We're gonna start with the object, so it's gonna be the building has been painted again by them. Sentence number 2, she hasn't cooked lunch yet. Lunch. So lunch hasn't been cooked by her yet. Sentence number 3, has Tahani cleaned the room yet? Been. It's gonna be has the room been cleaned by Tahani yet? And the last sentence, some buildings have been damaged by the earthquake. Has. Take care, this sentence is in the passive voice and he wants you to convey it into the active voice. So it's gonna be, the earthquake has damaged many buildings. Let's open page 25 in the student's book. Answer exercise 1. Underline the examples of has or have been plus verb. In the first sentence, the final 7 places have been chosen. So the verb here is have been chosen. Sentence number 2. A new list of wonders has been written. So the verb here is has been written. The Taj Mahal has been visited by millions of people. So it's gonna be has been visited. It has been damaged by pollution. So the answer is has been damaged. Let's move to exercise 2 in the same page. Rewrite the sentences in the present perfect passive. They have painted the building again. So the building has been painted again. Someone has drawn a picture in my diary. So we're gonna start with the object, which is yes, a picture has been drawn in my diary. Our school has won the competition. So the competition has been won by our school. Archaeologists have found an ancient building in the desert. So it's gonna be an ancient building has been found in the desert. We have collected a lot of money for the charity. So it's gonna be a lot of money has been collected for the charity. If you can see, a lot of money has, because the word money is uncountable, so it's treated as a singular noun. They have planted trees along the river. Exactly. Trees have been planted along the river. Let's open page 18 in the workbook and answer exercise 3. Complete the sentences using the present perfect passive of the verbs in brackets. What is the most expensive thing that space at the market this week? The main verb is buy, so it's gonna be has been bought. The students in my class haven't been told about the date of the exam yet. Some buildings space in the earthquake. It's gonna be have been damaged. Space any trees space in the park this year. Trees is plural noun, so we're gonna use have any trees been planted. We're done with part 2 is the grammar, and let's move to part 3, the language functions, which is the situations question in the exam. Asking for opinion. If you want to know someone's opinion, you may use different ways to ask about his opinion. For example, you want to know your friend's opinion about the pyramids. So you can use this way. What do you think of the pyramids? How do you feel about the pyramids? The pyramids are fantastic. Do you agree? In the last form, you gave your opinion and you asked if the speaker agrees with you or not. Right. If someone tells you something and you show agreement, you have the same opinion as his or her. So, for example, your friend says that Egypt has the best monuments in the world. Express agreement. So we're gonna say, I totally agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. That's exactly how I feel. Or you have a point there. What if you do not agree with this person? Or you have a different opinion, so you're gonna show disagreement. For example, your friend says that the food you've just eaten was delicious. Express disagreement. I'm afraid I totally disagree. I feel completely the opposite. I don't think so. Write what you would say in each of the following situations. You see a photo of a modern museum. Your friend says that he or she doesn't like it, but you like it. So this is showing disagreement. I'm afraid I disagree with you. There is a new cafe in your area. You want to know what your friend thinks about it. So you're gonna ask for opinion. So you're gonna say, what do you think of the new cafe? Or how do you feel about the new cafe? Your friend says that the test you did was very easy. Express your opinion. So, express your opinion. He left it open for you. You can agree or disagree. It's up to you. So, we can say you have a point there, or I feel completely the opposite. Let's open page 19 in the workbook, exercise number 2, complete the dialogue. What do you think of the big building in London? I think the building is very boring. I'm afraid I disagree. It's a new building for art gallery. I like it. You have a space there. So it's gonna be, you have a point there. The modern bridge is amazing. Do you agree? That's space how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.